The passing of Labor Day means the traditional start of the fall campaign season, and in some key positions, Northeast Ohio voters are learning new names, new faces. News 5's John Kosick tells the Northeast Ohio congressional landscape it will see its most dramatic change in over a decade.
Congressional seats are almost like pieces in a slow-moving game of chess. You can almost predict their movement, but in a redistricting year, it's like someone comes along and bumps the table, and all of a sudden those pieces are in different places, and that game of chess now becomes a game of musical chairs. And so it was 10 years ago, you'll remember, when the redrawn districts brought us the battle of the incumbents. Democrats Marcy Kaptur and Dennis Kucinich forced to run against each other in a primary, and then incumbents Jim Renacci and Betty Sutton forced to do the same in the general. Such is the case again this year, but instead of incumbents facing each other, 3 have opted to walk away. 2 of them, Anthony Gonzalez and Bob Gibbs, and a newly redrawn Republican-leaning 7th district, where Max Miller, who was endorsed by former President Trump, was already running. Miller will face Democratic businessman Matthew Deemer in November, guaranteeing a new face in Washington from that district. The other new face headed to D.C. will come from an open seat just to the east, the new 13th district in Summit and Stark County, made up of parts of the areas now represented by Gonzalez and Tim Ryan, who left the House to run for U.S. Senate. The race here is one that pits Democrat Amelia Sykes, a former State House Minority Chair, who was one of the Democrats on the Redistricting Committee, against Trump-endorsed Republican Madison Jesse Otto Gilbert, an attorney and former Miss Ohio. One of the most closely watched races in the state, though, will be that for Ohio's 9th district, featuring Democrat Marcy Kaptur, the longest-serving woman in the U.S. House, who again finds herself as she did a decade ago in a redistricting battle, running this time against Trump-endorsed Republican J.R. Majewski. Majewski made a name for himself in 2020 when the Air Force veteran turned his yard into a massive campaign sign.
I wanted to take this opportunity to display my support for our great President Donald Trump.
Of all of Ohio's now 15 districts, this is the one seen as the closest to a 50-50 split of how people have historically voted, and one that will be getting national attention in the coming weeks. Now, in case you're wondering which of these races might apply to you, you don't have to think hard if you're registered. Just check your mailbox especially. You'll be hearing from the hopeful soon if you haven't already. John Kosick, News 5.